Hello, hello, my loves, and welcome back to True Tori TV. So, if you're new here, we have baby hairs. If you're new here, we talk about energetics, embodiment, manifesting, habits, releasing old patterns, all of the things, kind of like all of the steps it takes for you to be able to release and just honestly live the best life possible, live the most authentic life, the happiest life, all of that goodness. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. Make sure that you hit that like button if you enjoy this video, and hit the subscribe and the bell notification so that you know when I upload, which is every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So today's video it's really about aligned decisions, embodied decisions, intuitive decisions. I just want to give a disclaimer here. My fiance is watching the soccer game in the house with the door open. So if you hear any cursing or screaming, you know why. And I have my puppies next to me, and it's a 67-degree day at the end of February. So grateful for this time that we have together right now. And I hope that you can feel that through the screen. That's all I want through these videos, is for you to feel this energy, embody it in your own way, and move forward with life. So aligned decisions, intuitive decisions. This is a completely intuitive video. I actually had a different plan for today's video, and I just decided this is what I want to talk about. Intuitive decisions and aligned decisions, they really come from this place of knowing, inner calm, inner trust, and they oftentimes don't make sense, right? So they oftentimes don't make sense, right? So your intuition is not led by your brain, it is led by your soul. So it's the soul part of like mind, body, soul. Your brain's obviously the mind. And when your brain kind of mulls over decisions, it goes through what makes sense, what's logical, it critically goes through all of the things. And that's how we make day-to-day decisions. But then when you start walking on this soul-led life and purpose, you really start to get out of your head and into your body, and you start to make decisions more and more. The more you trust, the more you let the universe know, God, the angels, whoever you want to call it, your soul as well, the more you let them know that you trust them, the more they're going to talk to you through your intuition. And what you have to do then is respond to what they're giving you. Respond to the fact that they just gave you guidance, they just gave you an action plan or the next step. And when you respond to that by taking action based on pure trust, that's when you take the leap and the universe follows, right? That's when the manifestations come. That's when everything better than you could ever expected happens, because they know you trust, and that builds the bond stronger between between your relationship with the universe. And it's all about having a relationship, not constantly asking for things and wondering, why not me? How come I don't have this? Nobody wants to be in that kind of energy, the universe included. So this really is about manifestation. It's about creating a strong bond. Think of it like a marriage. Think of it like a relationship. Think of it like a friendship. Think of it like any kind of really soul-led relationship. There's communication, there's trust, there's loyalty, there's love, right? And that's really, I really wanted to talk about this because I have made a series of soul-led decisions, and I can tell you, it just in the past 7 months, 8 months, and I can tell you that they don't ever make sense, but they get a little less scary, I guess, depending on what the decision is. But I think once you trust once, and you allow yourself to be held by the universe, and you allow yourself to know that it has your back and know that you're good, that's when the next decision kind of gets easier, and it gets easier to trust. It gets easier to be in uncertainty because you trust. The hardest part about trusting is the uncertainty, right? That's the trust with anything, the trust with ourselves. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna show up. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, say you want to start a business and you're like, but what if I don't do what I have to do? That's a lack of self-trust, right? That's, I don't trust myself to show up. If you take a leap and you're waiting for the stars to align, it's the same thing. It's, I don't know if the stars are gonna align. I don't know if everything's gonna come to fruition. And that is a lack of trust in the universe. And it really comes from this scarcity mentality, and you can't expect to have money or even just an abundant life, abundance of love, abundance of space, abundance of money, abundance of good people around you, communication, abundance of happiness. You can't expect to have that kind of life when you're constantly lacking. And this applies to so much more than money. It applies to, like I just said, lack of trust in the universe, lack of trust in yourself. And it's really such a strong component of manifesting, and also just living this soul-led life. And that's something that I have really begun to harness. Every decision kind of goes with the next one, and the universe is just going to show you the next step, and you just have to go with it, because it has so much more in store for you than you could even ever imagine, because it is you on a higher timeline, knowing all of your deepest, darkest desires, knowing every single thing that you want, every single thing that you're capable of, every single thing that you're meant to expand into. And with our ego and our limiting beliefs and our limiting beliefs and our habits and our traumas and all that kind of stuff in this human experience, the human you can't see past all that sometimes. Even if you're in personal development, even if you're doing the work, even if you're doing all these things, you just can't see past it sometimes. And know that the universe is you. The universe is you. So even if you're having a hard time getting clear on what you want, know that that doesn't mean that it's not meant for you, right? Like, a part of the manifestation process is getting clear on what you want. But if you're struggling with that low vibe, with those limiting beliefs and the lack of self-trust and the old habits and old patterns and things you want to break but you can't, you're having such a hard time with it, know that it's waiting for it to pass. Know that it's not about that you don't know what you want. It's that your ego can't see past it right now. So even if you're doing all the work, trust that the universe knows what you want and what you need. Ask for it. You can say, universe, angels, God, spirits, please help me to see what I want and what I need, but also please start routing it to me. Start routing it to me as I work on that. So that really lets them know, lets the universe, puts that energy out there of, I'm working on this. Can you give me some help? Because the angels and the spirits, because of free will, they're not going to help until you ask. So you can ask without being fully clear, and know that your higher self is literally a part of the universe, is a part of that higher consciousness, so it knows. You can relax, you can take the pressure off. When we put the pressure on, when we get stressed out, when we do all these things, that's when it gets really like you're stressed out about manifesting, and where's the fun in that? So I am going to leave it at that. I'm so grateful for you for spending time with me in my little peaceful oasis with my barking dogs and my screaming fiance. You can find joy and love in all of it, and maybe some of that resonated with you. Maybe you needed to see me getting this done, even with the other components moving around, but I felt like this was a intuitive, soul-led video that I wanted to bring to you today, so I made it happen regardless of all the stuff going on. And that's the important part, is just taking messy action. Same thing with put your manifestations in motion even before you know. The universe knows, and you'll figure it out, and it'll guide you along the way. But the biggest part is to leap first, and the universe will catch you and will follow. That's all, my love. I thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your energy, for spending your time with me today. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, let me know you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe and the bell notification for notifications when I upload, again, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I am here for you. I'm so excited to be here for you. All of my offers and current programs, one-on-one coaching application, all that stuff is down in the description. So if you are ready to be activated on your soul path, I would love to guide you in that. You can definitely fill out the application and we can chat. So I love you. Hope you have a great day. Let me know in the comments what you are currently trying to manifest, if this helped, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.